octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi experts Woodward Sports.
Hello, welcome.
Go Red Wings! Yeah, come on.
Oh man, it's your fault.
No, dude, it's not my fault. Fuck that.
We're
I won
0-2. We're 0-2.
No, I won the first game I was at. ASP scored and we won in overtime, dude. What are you talking about?
That's true.
Lark scored a Gino.
All right, we got 3 points out of 3 games that we've been to.
That was a pitiful performance. I can't lie. That was awful.
They
Holy
got their
shit.
ass beat, especially your boy. Like I don't want to dive on the Rook because he is a rookie, but ASP was getting his ass beat pretty bad.
Yeah, no, they had a game plan and they went out there and executed it. They made all of our little defensemen feel their presence all game long, and honestly, our little forwards as well. Every time they tried to break into the zone, it was a struggle. Like they did a really good job. Like they didn't really cut off at the blue line. They cut off at the top of the circles, which forced a lot of like uncharacteristic dumps out of this team. Like we've talked about it over the last couple of games. Like this team's done a great job at controlling the play, making sure that they're not just dumping and chasing. But today it looked like the Lalonde dump and chase. Like we're throwing the puck deep every single time. There's no consistency in carrying the puck through the zone and making sure that we're forcing offensive opportunity.
Yeah, it's because they got bullied in the neutral zone again. Like this is a common theme with the Red Wings losses when they are just getting out physicaled in the middle of the ice. They can't really get anything going, and then they're slow on line changes, which lead to fast breaks for the opposing team, and then that's all it takes. Especially John Gibbs is fucking Swiss cheese in there, man. It's just bad. I do want to get, before we start getting real negative, because this was a really ugly game, and I do want to shine a light on a positive. My boy, my sweet prince, the big Frenchman, Ben Chiarot went out there, and he saw his pair, his guy, his freshman, his rookie, going out there and getting his ass beat. And he went out there at the end of the game when it was 4-0 and said, all right, I'm going to start fucking hurting people. And he started hitting guys, and he got some penalties, but good. ASP was getting his ass beat all night. You're the veteran. You're down 4-0. You're in the third period. Go fucking hit somebody. Go take somebody's head off. Like, do it. Get back. Get your guy back. And Ben Chiarot did that for a little bit, so I was happy to see that.
I was also happy to see that because we've called for it. Like this team, when they have these types of games, a lot of times they just lay down and die. This team kept going, and I at least got to give them credit for that. You know, Ben Chiarot's going out there fighting people. This team had multiple chances to get by Sorokin. I honestly think a lot of this game, outside of the fact that they did get bullied physically, like Sorokin won this game. Like Sorokin played out of his mind. Like every single chance that the Red Wings had.
I mean, when you give him a 2-0 lead in the first period, like
for sure. But he was making saves. Like he had 5 breakaways today. A lot of power plays, and he came up big for the Islanders time and time again. And he deserves that type of credit. However, you're going to have to beat elite goalies down the stretch. Like, that's going to have to happen, and that's not an excuse. They didn't do enough offensively in general, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that even the first line wasn't going. Like, the first line was getting their lunch handed to them, and that wasn't
they were bullying Cat out there, too. And they normally, when you would see Cat stick his nose in there, win a puck battle behind the net, create a breakaway, Razor in the slot, boom, 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 something like that. That was not happening. The Islanders were locking it down behind their net, and they were out physicaling the Red Wings forwards. And we know that that's going to happen. This is going to happen occasionally throughout, especially with that first line. Like, those guys like to play physical, and they like to play ratty, but they're not the biggest, most physical guys. So, especially when you allow 2 goals in the first period, they can pin their ears back, start throwing you into the boards, and then you got one of the best goaltenders in the world just standing on his head. So it was a bad combination for the Red Wings, but it was kind of, I don't know. I did not like what I saw out of ASP. I did not like what I saw out of any of the old heads on offense. Patrick Kane, another bad game. Like,
absolutely.
It was not a good game for Patty.
I really want to continue to not overreact on what's going on.
He's got to still be hurt.
he might be because the way
He
that
wasn't
he
this
looked
bad last year.
lost.
Yeah.
Like he literally looked lost today. And I know, like, I was trying to make excuses for him in the first intermission. And I was like, all right, both those goals were tipped. Or two of the three were tipped. The first one was a snipe. Like I'm not really
for sure.
holding that onto him, but just like he doesn't feel like he has a feel in there. He looks like he can't just make those crucial saves at all. He made one big one on the power play today, but I'm starting to question, like, holy crap. Like, I know we didn't really give up anything, and I'm not going to get into the granular details on that. The fact that, like, we traded picks because I don't really give a shit. But this, like, he better start shaping up a little bit because this Gibson experience looks like it is not going in the right direction.
Yeah, you're not getting what you want out of him at all. I mean, Cam Talbot has been much better than him so far this season. You can say it's the injuries, you can say it's not being consistent, whatever. I mean, he got shelled his first time out there this year, and it hasn't looked much better than that for a while. But Dan Harrison there says that Schaefer kid is just fun to watch. He's already one of the best defensemen in the league. Kids playing 25 minutes a night. Like, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, and he's controlling the play for sure.
Him and Connor Bedard are both going to be Hall of Famers. I've seen enough. They are both, like, legit. They are what they told us they were. Both of those guys. They are going to be the two best hockey players in the league. They are taking the mantle from McDavid and from McKinnon. It's going to be Schaefer and Bedard, and those guys are fucking nasty. And, God forbid the Red Wings win a fucking lottery once in a while. Maybe we can get a generational kid like that.
It's so frustrating, seriously. To be in the lottery, how many times you were in and never win it is just utterly ridiculous.
If we could have got one of those two kids, oh my God.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I'm on the big camp that it low key the lottery's rigged. I know we talked about it within the draft show and stuff 100%. Like that. And we were mewing around, but like for real, like in the draft show, the lottery is rigged in the NHL for sure. It's going to the big markets. It's going to teams because the big teams are the ones that can sustain that level of talent. I don't know if the Islanders can. I guess we're going to see because they haven't been relevant in 200 years, but.
St. Vengeance in the Woodward Sports chat says, can't win a game when lines 2-4 don't score ever. And yeah, the production.
The fourth line played well though. Like they continue to play well. I'm not gonna gripe on that fourth line because they play a role.
Yeah.
Like I will gripe on 2 and 3, but four.
The second line is awful. The second line is
terrible. They are awful. Oh my God.
You can't have JT Compher playing top 6 minutes. When we had all of our thoughts about the Red Wings and why this is going to happen or what needs to happen, we talked about a top 6 forward needing to be put on this team because you knew Patrick Kane was already somewhat of a liability in the top 6. You can't have another one like JT Compher up there. I feel so bad for Marco Kasper, dude. He has to go out there with those two shells and do everything that he can do to not be negative 25 at the end of the year, like minus fucking 4 on the night. If he does anything wrong, boom, minus. See you later. I would be surprised for him to be plus anything by the end of the year, especially if he's going out there with Compher and Kane all the time.
He's also a better center than Compher. Like he should be playing center.
Yeah.
Like, if you want Compher to take the face-off, so be it. I don't give a shit. Let the kid play center. Because you're also growing him to be center. You're not going to have Compher forever. You're going to have Kasper for the next 7 years.
Oh.
Why would you not be playing him at center? The same reason why you're playing Danielson at center.
Danielson looks good.
Danielson looks good with Finney. Finney looks like a nice compliment. But at the same time, they're missing a winger. Like, this team is 2 players away from truly being complete in the offensive end. The defensive end is getting there. ASP still needs to develop, but that's going to take time.
That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Like I said, ASP had a bad game. Didn't want to harp on. He's a rookie. It's going to happen. He'll learn.
But, like, the offensive end, there aren't answers there. You have to, like, when you're literally looking at Stanley Cup contention, like, you're looking at 2 more guys in that offensive top 9 to make you complete.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say Stanley Cup contention. Like, that would be
deep playoff run contention even.
Yeah, okay, maybe. I'm saying comfortably in the playoffs, you need those guys. Right now, we're still a fringe playoff team, and that's where we're going to be. And you need at least one
Even
piece.
with one, though, I think that gets us into the playoffs.
I think, I think you need one piece to be a comfortably playoff team. And Tage Thompson, no, but that would be insane. I would cry.
Even
but
Rust,
we see in
even
the chat
Brian
again.
Rust. I know that's not like the name anymore because now the Pens are red hot. But someone of that caliber, just someone who can, put it, 50 points in the net and be a physical presence. Like, that's all you need at this point to get you to be a playoff team.
How'd the barn treat you?
How'd the what?
How'd the barn treat you?
Honestly, I can't lie. LCA is really growing on me. I like LCA. I'm a Joe Louis Arena loyalist, man. Like, that is my childhood. I grew up there. But at the end of the day, when this nostalgia factor wears off, like, LCA's got the fucking lick, bro. Like, they got the, like, no lines in the bathroom. They got bars out the wazoo. The food is fire. Like they really got it going. Like, other than the fact I wish it looked a little bit more like of a vibe. Like, it looks like an airport. Shout out Mads, my girl. She said that it looks like an airport.
That's a good point. It is kind of airporty.
But if it, like, other than that, like, it's a great arena. Like, it's like the concourse is roomy. We're not in traffic jams. Bathrooms don't have a line. There's bars everywhere with multiple drink options. Like, I mean,
you ran through the same checklist twice. But shout out to Saint Vengeance in the Woodward Sports chat. I will put your comment up on the screen, but I don't want to get flagged again. But I agree. I would do it too. I would do it too. I absolutely would. Sober Heathen as well. I echo those same sentiments. If you could get Tage Thompson on this team, I would do nasty, disgusting things. And I, like, allegedly on GTA for comedic purposes only. We don't condone these actions. We don't promote these actions. Woodward Sports is a comedic, satire-based entertainment company. Yep. So anything that we're saying in these acts are not us condoning or promoting it. It's just comedic and artistic. But yeah, so Tage Thompson, no, I'm just kidding. Tage Thompson would be amazing on this team. I would absolutely love it. But we'll see.
Best possible scenario.
Stevie's got the ammo to do it. We'll see if he feels that that's the move to make. And, like, who says it's not? Look at the guys that left Buffalo. They mostly went and were the missing pieces, like Sam Bennett and Jack Eichel and all of these guys. They're like, okay, yeah, we're studs. We're going to leave Buffalo and still go be studs. And that's exactly what Tage Thompson would do. So, yeah, that would be amazing. He would be, like, think of the first line of Thompson, Raymond, like Larkin, and then you could do Casper Kane again, and it would just all be perfect. Hunky-dory. Let's have a good time, Red Wings, to the playoffs. But we'll see what happens. I would absolutely love that. Wanted to get those out there, but
Alex Tuck is another great one. St. Virgins is throwing out some great options. I would love Alex Tuck. He's a guy who he gets to the net. And that's what this team, when they go cold, it's because they're not going to the net.
Yeah. Wait, Texans are leading right now? Shout out. Dude, maybe the NFL is just full of frauds this year. But no, Buffalo's always a fraud. Listen, you talked about LCA, and yeah, obviously, like, Joe Louis is a better barn. Joe Louis was the best. I love the memories, the atmosphere, just straight down into just the depths of the ice. Like, I sat in the nosiest, bleediest seat in Joe Louis for the last postseason game there against the Lightning when Mrazek dove across and made the save with his stick. Like, it was amazing. It was awesome. But also, literally, the walls were falling down. Like, we were up there and we were pressing in and the wall was slapping in. And my boy Mustache was kicking and the wall would swing up. Like, it was a beautiful place full of beautiful memories, but it was time to go. And they sent it off, and Joe Louis fared thee well. It's like, you're not a fan, but if you've ever seen One Piece, when they burned down the Golden Mary, who was their ship. You know, it sailed them through the calm belt in the East Blue, and they burned the Going Mary because it was time for her to go. And then you get the Thousand Sunny, which is LCA, and it's beautiful, and it's got all the bells and whistles, and it's awesome. So it's a good place to watch a game, but not a game like tonight because that was ugly. And the Red Wings are going to get their ass chewed out by Todd McClellan.
Yeah,
it's a figure of speech, ass shoot out, figure of speech, talking about yelling at people, not about sexual gratification. We're doing this for comedic purposes, YouTube. Don't flag us, AI, you clanker. But Tom McClellan's got to get in the boys and get them back out there playing physical.
What are we doing to fix the middle two lines? Because the second and third lines.
You got to bring a kid up.
You think so? I mean,
yeah.
With Mazur hurt, though, so it'd have to be ammo.
Bring up Leonard, dude. Bring up Leonard. He's got like 11 goals in 10 games or something like that. It doesn't have to be a thing to fix the line forever, but give it a little spark. And then when somebody else or you get closer to the deadline, something like that, like you just got to get a spark in there to get some of these guys going. You put Leonard up there, boom, boom. He gets Casper going, then Casper gets Kane going, and then you go down like that. He doesn't have to come up here and stay for the rest of the year, but just come up here, score a couple goals, feel good, and then when people are down, hopefully JT Compher's, in a cannon on his way to Calgary by then, and we'll take care of business.
And Mungna84 says, I think Kane is the problem right now. He's not playing with the heart. And I don't know if it's the heart. I just don't think that he has the juice right now. I mean, he looks like he's
either injured or 37 hit him like a ton of bricks.
Yeah. Like last year, it did not look like this last year.
Did not look like this last year. There was multiple opportunities where he had the puck in the neutral zone, and not even prime Kane, like prime Red Wings Kane, would have used that ability to split the defense and get an open shot or set up a shot for somebody else, and he just dumps the puck in and turns around. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, I agree. It's a shell of himself. He really is. Like, he looks like the hip surgeries are wearing up to him, and yeah, you got to give him some games to get acclimated. I absolutely do get that, but like it gets to a point, like you're only going to give him so many more games until he's about to be a healthy scratch. And I know that's extreme, but if he keeps looking like this, how do you not?
I think they have to get him off of a line with he cannot be on a line with JT Compher.
It's too much old.
Too much old.
Like.
It's like putting an unripe banana and Marco Casper between two pieces of moldy bread. Like you can't. It's not going to be a good sandwich.
All right. So here's the thing, though. Not like we're missing a guy. Like we don't have a guy. Like you're either going to have to put Kane with Danielson and Finney, which might be dialed. All right. But then you dig Casper again. Like Casper is just. In the wind.
I would honestly rather see Appleton on the second line. Just somebody that can skate, man.
All right. So what do you got? Appleton, Kane, and Casper?
Yeah.
I don't hate that, but...
or if you're going to go old, put JVR up there with him instead of Compher.
I'm literally at the point. I feel like you got to bring ammo up. Like, you're just, like, you need some... Like, you have enough old, crafty vets to, fill out the PK... and make sure that, the rooks aren't doing enough shit. Feel like you got to have ammo in here to, like, give you that last bit of juice if we're not, like, it would be Mazur. Like, don't get me wrong, it would be Mazur. Like, Mazur would be huge right now to plug in on that third line.
Would be nice.
But without Mazur, like, there's too much.
Do you put Soda on the third line and move Finney or
Soda's just not ready yet. Like, he's still so raw.
Yeah.
Like
it's raw.
He can't like do what he needs to do, and he doesn't play physical enough to play like that type of role either. It's just like it's a tough mixed balance.
It's bloody raw.
Cat Larkin, Kane, Finney. No.
Yeah.
Okay, now Larkin and Finney Larkin and Raymond are not going on different lines. That's not even a question.
No.
Also, I watched the Red Wings YouTube put a drive in with Lucas Raymond at camp, and he was with Larkin. It was him and Larkin in a like ride along. It was pretty funny.
They
I
did
watched it.
cat Larkin and Kane at one point today. It was
They
on
did.
the
I saw them jumbling, and I got to give McClellan credit for that. I do respect the fact that when stuff isn't working, he doesn't suffer from the insanity theory where
no,
if you do
but
something over and over again and expect a different result, you're insane.
they did cat Larkin Kane, and as soon as they get in there, Larkin and Cat go to the back of the net and are fighting for a puck, and Kane tries to push up and make a play, gets out hustled for the puck. They get back. It's a 2-on-1 break, and Kane literally stumbled and fell to his knees trying to get back to back check because he couldn't. I was like, dude, what is going? And he
That
immediately
so
went
bad.
off. I was like, you can't put Patrick Kane with Dylan Larkin and either Lucas Raymond or DeBrincat. Like, you can't. If you want to put Patrick Kane out there, he and Dylan Larkin, they have to be with somebody else who will play at Patrick Kane's pace. Because Kane can't keep up with DeBrincat, Larkin, or Raymond on the same line. Like,
honestly, like I think that, and I know we got a ton of hate on it over the offseason, but right now, like Kane is literally a black hole in this lineup.
He's got to be. I'm telling you, he's got to still be dealing with an injury, and that's the only thing that I'm holding on to.
He has to because
it was not this bad last year. It really wasn't.
He looks washed. I hate to say it, my illustrious King Showtime.
I mean, he's the greatest American-born hockey player of all time. I will glaze
you to the end of time, but I have to judge you on your latest performances, and your latest performances have been of a frail old man. And what do you mean, damn?
I mean, no, you're not wrong, but damn, bro, you could have lightened it up a little bit.
I'm sorry. I love you, Patrick Kane. Don't hold anything against me. I just I hope you are dealing with something like an injury.
It's got to be. I'm telling you, it's got to be because
you're
this
he
is
doesn't play
so
this
much worse than it was last year.
Absolutely, and he's got to bounce back too. He looks nothing like how he did last year, and I can't believe in his like this was his first healthy offseason in 3 years. And I know he just got hurt, like that he was going to come back looking this slow. I just don't believe it. I'm with you. Honestly, I think you've convinced me. It's got to be.
I'd almost rather see Finney on the first power play than him. Is that crazy?
Ooh, that's
like at least he's going to win a puck battle in a corner.
I don't hate it.
Because, I mean, Kane's perfect out there when everything's set and the puck's already bouncing around. But if you got to go in there and dig it out,
right
I'd rather have Finney in there to dig it out. Pause.
He's playing with a lot of confidence right now. He looks really comfortable with the puck. I don't hate it. I just don't know about like that's like the one thing he can do. Yeah. And like no matter what, you know, playing well 5-on-5, going into puck battles, he's a power play merchant. And he can do that.
We'll see. I hope so. Like I said, he's got to be dealing with the injury still a little bit.
He has to be. I really can't believe that he would like knowingly come back with his body not right, like how it looks right now. Like it doesn't look right.
Octopus says staple Kane to the third line and the power play. And honestly,
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I would put Finney up there with Casper, and
I would rather put Kane in a role where he is bringing people up versus screwing one of these young players with inhabitable teammates.
So you're saying just go full kid line of Casper, Danielson, Finney?
Maybe, man. Line? Maybe, because
I would love that.
You saw Casper today. Casper dropped the mitts. He was ready to fucking go.
Yeah,
all right?
He's pissed off. I'd be pissed off too. You're playing with two geriatrics.
Like they're all 6 foot plus. That's a big line. Like honestly, when you think about it, like, that's a big line, and they can play physical.
I would be so happy if the top 6 of the next game was Larkin, DeBrincat, Raymond, and Finney, Danielson, Casper.
They never do it.
They would never do it, though. You're right.
They
Because
would
then your
never do it.
third line could just be the geriatric line. And you can do fucking
God,
Kane
I
Cop
can't lie. This
Comfort.
give me hype for the next couple of years, though.
Kane Cop Comfort, third line. Who says no?
I mean, that he's played with it before. Who gives a shit?
Or you put Mason, or you put Appleton with Comfort and Kane.
Appleton, Kane, and Comfort.
Yeah.
That's honestly what I'd go with.
I mean, I feel like, who would you put them? Would you put Danielson in the middle, or would you put Casper in the middle? I feel like it should be Danielson, but right now I would put Casper.
I like Danielson in the middle because I like the ability for Casper to just run around and hit people.
Yeah.
Like center is the more defensive position, and I'm yet to, it's hard to profile Danielson.
I need Todd McClellan to get my sweet boy Marco Casper out of this geriatric prison. Why is he living in the old folks' home? Why are you doing that? Please give this guy some kind of ice time with somebody under the age of 37.
Seriously. No, it's ridiculous. It truly is. And I like the idea of that, but I'm going to turn this into a positive, Spenny. I can't lie.
Okay.
Because
in
the middle of all this talk about these lines, I was like, what happens when MBN's in the mix? What happens when pray to the Lord that Belichnikov comes over at any point in time?
That's another
he's
thing.
In the mix?
Putin, you better let us get this kid. I swear.
What happens when Plante's in the mix? He's the leading goal scorer in the NCAA right now. We're talking about, and there's more. There's more.
Well, by then, all these old guys are gonna be gone by then.
Yeah, and we're talking about replacing them with young studs who will already be
young stallions.
We'll be in year 8 of Lucas Raymond right now. Right now, Lucas Raymond, he's starting to really pick it up after the shoulder injury. He played well today too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put that on Lucas Raymond. He did miss a breakaway, but I don't expect him to score on every single breakaway.
He tried to go 5-hole. I mean,
it is what it is, in my opinion. However, he's buzzing now. Post shoulder injury, he's buzzing. So I think now, it's not even about the skill. It's literally the availability. The availability is the biggest ability, and we need to see it in March. We need him to be available, at 100% health. We can't have him dealing with injuries. We can't have Larkin dealing with injuries. Larkin's playing well too, and Cat. These guys need to stay healthy, and that's if we want to get in the playoff, they're gonna have to be healthy.
Yeah, no shit. They're our best players. We gotta have. We're not Florida. We can't afford to be missing our 2 best players to still make the playoffs. We need those guys. And I'm fine. Ilya was standing on his head tonight. I'm not mad about Raymond not being able to bury a couple, but I don't know, man. It was a bad game by ASP. It was a bad game by Eljo. It was a bad game by anybody outside of the top line.
Yeah.
And you got down 2-0, and then you let one of the best goalies in the league get comfortable.
How much more time do you need until you can pretty much label Gibson either? I guess at this point he would be a bust. I'll just call it how it is. But
a bad trade.
How much more time are you willing to give him to figure shit out before you're just he's a backup goalie? Because we're getting to that.
If Cam Talbot goes out there on his next game and stops 27 of 28, he's your one goalie.
Well, he's been 1A for a while, in my opinion, because he's proven that. However, I think if you get to December, I think we're 5 games away from December at the moment.
Wingnut says it was this game.
It was. I can't blame you for it. I really can't.
I don't hate it either.
But he's only got so many starts. He probably got 3 more starts in him before I start to. If he shows up like this a couple more times, he's just a backup.
Yeah.
And I don't hate the risky move by Yzerman. He tried to make something happen. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, look at Anaheim. Pat Verbeek knows what he's fucking doing. He wouldn't have just given up Gibson if he was actually still really good.
Yeah, I mean Dostal. I mean,
And also,
they knew what they had
real
with Dostal,
quick,
though.
all of you out there who told me, no, you don't want Jacob Trouba. We don't want Jacob Trouba. Why would you want Jacob Trouba?
Facts,
He's
bro.
one of the best defensemen in the
Facts.
league right now.
And Kreider, bro. I tried to say, oh, you want secondary scoring, and we have $25 million in cap space. No, let's not go get fucking Chris Kreider, who's like lighting it up in Anaheim right now, playing on their second line. He'd be huge. Imagine if we had him in the mix here, and we could actually have, 9 guys of good forwards.
Yeah. Tage Thompson coming soon.
Please.
We're ending there. Please. Steve Yzerman, Tage Thompson. Give me Tage Thompson for Christmas, Steve Yzerman. That's all I want. Please, Steve. Give up whoever you need to.
Please.
Just give me Tage Thompson, please.
That's going to do it for us today. Woodward Rings, depressing episode. It really was. We'll be back. I do not know when. We'll have a Saturday episode. We're recording tomorrow morning. So Saturday, 10:30 a.m., we will have a episode on the updated playoff predictions from Justin Satawa and Spencer Raxter. We will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace out.